Hello lads and welcome to episode 3 of the Sunderland Career Mode. Unfortunately it's another post-con episode. I'm trying to get this mic sorted out as soon as possible. Unfortunately that wasn't this episode, but I'm recording an episode tonight, and if that's not going to be live com, then literally I'll probably make a promise or something. I'll upload every day for a week, one of the next 2 or 3 weeks, because honestly I kind of deal myself with doing these kind of videos. I'm not the best at post-com. I'm usually best when just live reacting to games. You can see there's some training going on, still training in the same place at the moment. First game is at the Stadium of Light against Everton. Keep a similar lineup to the one we had against Southampton, the one we got our first win against. This is the Stadium of Light, trying to get the first goal at the Stadium of Light here. The first game was a 0-0 draw against Middlesbrough, and we will really come close here. A shot that just comes off the post, really close. It's unfortunate. Now with a throw in, with a fake throw, he gives it so he can cross it in, and he keeps dribbling, and it's tackled again. We get loads of chances in these first half. Everton weren't really at the races in the first half. Another chance by Envia there, who could easily put us 1-0 up. And the Everton defence were really asleep for the first, I'd say, half an hour. They did have a chance in this first half, and it was a decent chance. And we'd only have to watch it go past his his left post. We finished 0-0 at half time. And some good passing around. It was still us being dominant for the good majority of the game. Everton did come in with near the end. It was a good save though to keep the minutes by. I think it was Robles in goal at the time. I'm not sure why Stecklenburg didn't play. And now here he is, Defoe. He just gets pushed off the ball once. He's still going though. He tries to put a ball through, and it's an unfortunate block for us. We put the usual substitutions on: Leonardo Ulloa and Jordan Ayew, the attacking substitutions to try and make a difference. And Everton had an attack here, I think from our free kick, so this is a bit concerning. And yeah, you know, this 3-on-1 situation here, it's not looking good. It's squared off, and Manone's very aware, thankfully for us. We're diving into tackles, we're doing all sorts. I'm just hoping this game can at least end us with a point, because it was all Everton near the end. I did say they came into it, and that's how they came into it. But it's yet another stalemate at the Stadium of Light for this first game, unfortunately. We're still waiting for the first goal in the Premier League in the Stadium of Light. Unfortunately, it wasn't in this game. As you can see here, my rating's actually gone down to 69, which is a bit concerning, not going to lie. So I think it's because of the financial objectives. I've got him on a high, and I'm not delivering in that aspect of the that the board wants. Unfortunately, I went for a different formation against Spurs because I thought, you know, 2 strikers up front, maybe that'll make us score more goals, perhaps. But we are, you know, getting rid of one of our midfielders as well, which, you know, I'd say lacks a bit of security. But if we want to be an attacking threat and we want to try and get this upset against Spurs, we do need 2 strikers. We can't just go and attack and have Defoe, because you've got 2 centre halves, Alderweireld and Vertonghen. But here we go with the chance. Kershaw for the great tackle. They lose it in midfield. It's given to Ulloa. Ulloa puts it to the keeper's, I think the keeper's left. Or no, it was the keeper's right. But he gets his first goal anyhow, and it was a nice driven shot. He gets his goal on his full debut. What a shot this was, driven down into the far corner, and goes to celebrate into the Sunderland crowd. And what a goal. We have a potential upset here if we can keep on to this lead. It's me celebrating like mad. Well, I would be celebrating like mad if it was real life, but yeah, it was Joa. Good signing. I'm glad, because some of our signings, you know, it would have been questioned. Some people tell me to get other top players, which I would say are unrealistic. That's why, like, you get the players you know that can perform. Ulloa performed great for Leicester, and the last couple of seasons when he's gone on, he hasn't had many chances, but when he has, he's been decent. He scored crucial goals for them. But Spurs were really looking to get back into this game as quickly as possible. They had great chances, and some were made by us. This was a bit concerning chance here, and Harry Kane fumbled that shot. We'd only still have to dive for it because it was a bit of an unexpected one. They're playing great football, Spurs, and it was only a matter of time before they were starting to cause real pressure here. It was Emery Chan who came on at half time. He really did make much of a difference to it was in the first half. And there was a looping ball into the box. It was Wanyama who got the head on it. Charlie Taylor tried to clear, but it wasn't enough, and it was Victor Wanyama who put Spurs level. And they deserved it up until that point. It was just smash and grab from us basically. And unfortunately we couldn't grab all 3 points if it were to stay this way. And I think it was a Charlie Taylor own goal. It will say it was, and I think that's why it went off the post and actually off Charlie Taylor. But I commend the effort, and unfortunately it was 1-1. And again, a chance that we gave to Spurs. We weren't half helping them out here. In the dying embers of the game, they could have won it. They could have easily won it, but Vito Manoni got onto a loose ball from a bad touch. And that's how it ended. I'm pretty happy with that. You see the stats there. We were absolutely dominated, but we still managed to get away with a point. 2 points from 2 games this episode against 2 good teams. Barini was injured as well at half time. You may have saw he came on. He came off for Januzaj. So I'm playing a second team against Huddersfield. I'm not going to play this game. If you want me to play the lower games with the other players, it's a completely rotated side. Just tell me. I will play the games against the lower teams if you really want us to. With the lower players, of course, so you get to see the whole team in action. We go 2-1 up at half time, hoping for a win. 3-1 was pretty much the game secured. They did scare us near the end, but we got a fourth later on just to secure this win. And it was happy days against Huddersfield, which it should be. You know, we are not the best of teams in the Premier League, and Huddersfield have actually had a good time in the Championship, but not in the EFL Cup. They've gone out as soon as they've gone to face Premier League opposition. Well, in this game anyway. We came up with in our third game against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace obviously upset Sunderland like massively in real life. Came from 2 goals down to beat us 3-2, which was a bit depressing, not going to lie. We started off again with the same formation as we did last time at the Stadium of Light against Everton, because I thought, you know, we've got to play some wide play. We've got to have people in midfield, because they've got people who can cause deadly attacks. And we had a great chance there. I think it was Defoe who didn't finish his dinner, which isn't unlike him. I should say. Townsend got away. He put a cross into Sacco, who absolutely scuffed that one. Another striker, well, not a striker in this game, but another forward, like, not doing well with their chance. You may have seen that a lot recently. It's the CPU, which I'm not going to complain with, because the results are being realistic so far. And this time we go 1-0 up against Crystal Palace, not through Defoe, but through Wadi Kazri in the second half. Wadi Kazri with an absolutely smash that, and he ran from this side. He was just going to keep on running. He wasn't going to pass to anyone. He was just smashed that into the corner of the net, and the Sunderland fans went absolutely crazy. 1-0 up. Hopefully Crystal Palace don't come back from this, because, you know, I've still got memories from that. It's like, honestly, one of the most annoying games I've been to. I made a rant on it in my second channel. Here it is. I'll leave an annotation if you want to say it. Please don't. But anyway, there's some good passing going along here. We're like, alright, we can get, you know, another goal here. And we almost did right here. Jan and Veer, I think that was, he played the ball through to the foe. He needed to make that more central. He couldn't have made it more central if he tried it, and Speroni gathered it with a great save from him. But if the foe put that a little more to the corner, that would have been 2 goals, and, you know, in most circumstances, easy. But we paid for it. Very late on in the game, Johan Kabay scored an equaliser, and that's what you get if you don't take your chances. They forward a couple of good chances and he scuffed them both. I'm not sure how, because in real life he would have buried one of them chances at least. And Johan Kabay celebrates with Alan Pardew, celebrates with the rest of his fans, and the Crystal Palace fans are going absolutely mental. That's more than they've brought in real life, by the way. They've brought about half that, but it doesn't matter. It's our fault really for conceding that goal, getting them to celebrate, and we had literally about 4 or 5 minutes to turn this around. Was it a possibility? It was a 1-1. We made a couple of changes. It was I think it was Catamol, and a couple of more changes came on, and Defoe had a great chance near the end. Unfortunately, a win wasn't to be, and it was 3 draws in this episode. A bit concerning. But, you know, the teams we've faced, they aren't bad teams. Crystal Palace, you know, they're alright. They've got Christian Benteke. They've got Andros Townsend, players like that who can cause trouble. You much like Everton can with Deulofeu, Lukaku, players like that. And obviously Spurs, we've got a point against them as well, who are, you know, they just beat Pep Guardiola's Man City side in real life. Next game is against West Brom. That's obviously going to be in the next episode. You can see our ratings dropped again though, so if you've got any tips for the manager rating, please tell me, because I didn't want to kind of like lose my lose my job like 4 episodes in. That would be appreciated, right? Anyway, thank you all for watching, lads. I appreciate you know, the support on the episodes where my mic's been bad. You've understood the problems. Unfortunately, we couldn't change that this episode, but I'm glad that you guys understand and you're enjoying the career mode as well. I just want to say thanks to, you know, people who understand what I'm doing with the career mode, making it realistic and that, and not going for the young people everyone else says. I appreciate all the comments. It was honestly the nicest comment section I've had, like, I think through YouTube in that last episode. So I'm sorry that I couldn't repay you with the actual live com episode, but the next one will be live com. Otherwise, I'm gonna, you know, do what I said. I'll upload every day for a week, which, you know, that will just kill me school wise. But anyway, thank you again. If you have any suggestions, you know, leave them in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you later, lads.